I shyly showed off a sexy dress to my boyfriend. I was so nervous that I kept my eyes closed the whole time, until I heard an unfamiliar man's voice on the other end of the call. Only then did I realize I had dialed the wrong number. Panicked, I quickly hung up. But I didn't know that my unintentional act had stirred something in him. He was a famous lawyer in New York, but due to childhood trauma, he had a severe stress reaction to the sound of glass. 20 years ago, his mother ended her life with a shard of glass right in front of him. That scene left a scar he would never forget. At social events, the clinking of wine glasses would trigger his deep fear. He would hide in a corner trying to breathe. That night, I happened to be walking by with my boyfriend and saw him curled up by the wall with empty eyes. I couldn't help but approach him gently, telling him that everything was okay. At that moment, he suddenly looked up, and a trace of long-lost trust appeared in his eyes. But then, out of nowhere, he grabbed me and kissed me hard. He said I had seen his most vulnerable side, so he had to give me something to hold over him. I fled in panic, rushed back to the hall to find my boyfriend. Only then did I learn who that man was. He was the most feared lawyer in all of New York. I realized I was in trouble, and only wanted to stay far away from him. But the next day, I saw him arguing with his father. From their conversation, I pieced together the root of his trauma. I tried to slip away quietly, but my phone suddenly rang. He caught me right there. Too many coincidences made him suspicious. He started to think I was approaching him on purpose, so he said we should make our relationship official. I turned and ran, terrified, but he laughed, saying my fear made me interesting, because I already had a boyfriend. He didn't plan to interfere, but he saw through my boyfriend's double life, pretending to be ambitious and loyal, while secretly flirting with rich women for cases. He saw it all, but never said a word. He just felt a strange pity for me. One day I was working as a tutor in a luxury complex. On my way out after work, I ran into him again. He asked why I always showed up when he was at his worst. I didn't know how to respond. Then he suddenly collapsed on my shoulder. I wanted to leave him there for someone else to help, but seeing how helpless he looked, I turned back and took him home. Just as I was about to leave, he grabbed my hand tightly, muttering the word "Mom." I saw the vulnerability in his face, and it reminded me of the moment my own mother abandoned me. My heart softened. I decided to stay and take care of him. But when he woke up, he accused me of having ulterior motives. I stormed off in anger, and couldn't help but yell at him before leaving. The next day, I was helping my best friend try on a graduation dress. She praised my looks, and urged me to video call my boyfriend. I hesitated for a long time, then gathered my courage and dialed. Because the dress was too revealing, I kept my eyes closed in embarrassment, until I heard a familiar male voice. That's when I realized it was him again. Flustered, I hung up immediately, but he had already been stirred by longing and impulse. He drove over to find me. I tried to run when I saw him, but he caught me. I quickly explained it was a mistake, and begged him to forget what happened. He said calmly that he had a very good memory, then dragged me along, saying he had a good show to show me. He pulled me all the way to a restaurant entrance. Through the glass, I saw my boyfriend getting close with a rich woman. My heart sank. He looked at my disappointed face, and a flash of complicated emotion passed through his eyes. I turned to leave, but he stopped me, accusing me of always running away, calling me a coward. His words cut deep. I looked up with teary eyes, and for the first time, truly faced him.